Hey, friends, frogs, and tadpoles. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to Cassie's Chat. I'm Cassie, and I'm so glad to be here with you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my videos, and if you like, please subscribe and like my videos and comment. Leave me comments and let me know what you'd like to chat about. That would be very pleasing to me. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Today is a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. We woke up and it's Patriots Day. I don't want to go down that road, and I don't want to revisit anything of that nature because that's a little morbid. I really thought that was the end of the world. To me, I never experienced anything like that. I remember being real young and watching the hostages get off the plane when Jimmy Carter was president, and then I remember the Persian Gulf War, and nothing like that I'd ever experienced. So there's that. So however you enjoy your Patriots Day or Remembrance or whatever, bless you, And then we woke up to Charlie Cook's Charlie. I always want to say Charlie Cook. Charlie Kirk's assassination. Sad. I pray for his family. I pray for everybody that he touched, everybody that he was close to. I pray for everybody to understand and feel Jesus' presence in Charlie's absence. So, bless him. I watched this beautiful, beautiful tribute by Cher Denise. She is a YouTuber here. She's usually quite funny, quite comical, and she's really upbeat. Beautiful, beautiful person. She gave a lovely tribute to him today. She was very saddened by the loss. So, thinking about her also. But I had a couple of thoughts on the Meghan situation. I hate to break it down this way, but I just had a couple of thoughts about her situation, about how she feels like she can cook. We know she can. I watched her in the kitchen on her first episode, and she kind of backed away from the stove. I think it was making a pasta thing. I'm not really sure about that, but I know that she stepped back from. Do you like my studio? My girl Robin, my daughter, kind of set me up. I was trying to. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's cute. It's like I'm a frog and I'm in a fairy world. Yeah, it works. I did have this up just covering my bookcase because I didn't like the bookcase look. But I rambled off on the subject, didn't I? Normal for me. I thought I saw this greenback rear, and I'm like, I had this lights with ribbons. And I'll fix it more. I can show more, but that's that. But to make it of it all, her situation. I know she can't cook. I could tell by the way I saw her in the first season in the kitchen. I know she can't cook. And the reason I think that she thought she could cook was because before she met Harry, she not live with a chef called Corey. And I think that with him and her coming home and talking about this food and that food, and when she developed the TIG and had that come out, she was that was very popular space for her, and a lot of people attributed to what was on the TIG to things that she knew, to things that was smart for her. Well, at the same time, we didn't have to look at her face as she spoke, or we didn't have to read the pretentiousness on the film, and we didn't have her apparent lying showing through. We didn't have her coldness showing through. So everybody on the TIG, knew this person, Meghan, and the TIG, and, talked about food, and talked about travel, and talked about makeup, and it talked about, things that we wanted it to talk about, and it was very successful. And to Meghan, she was like, oh, I'm successful on the TIG. The TIG thing is my thing. So, I'm gonna, we'll do a Hollywood thing, and we'll fake things again, and we'll make a show thinking that I know how to cook. So I'm going to put it as I know how to cook. In reality, I haven't seen her cook many things. She did the one pot pasta. And wonderful, wonderful. I didn't see, it didn't seem so edible. It didn't seem attractive. It didn't seem, and again, along with everybody else's report, Martha Stewart had done it years in advance. So again, we could say that some of the treats that had happened on her show were repeats or of Pinterest or other cooks. Cooking has been around forever. Everybody has always wanted help in the kitchen, housewives, that kind of thing. But I really feel like that most of her ideas came from the Corey guy, and that she just kind of went off his coattails in saying that she could cook. Who knows? Who knows? But I mean, it's very obvious if you watch the show long enough. You could tell she's not really cooking anything. All the chefs that are guests on there cook, or are instructing her, uh, but she's not giving any clue as to her being the cook. So, and then most of what she does in there are like crafts and arts, and it's things that we do at home all the time. I saw her uh, cricket her writing and iron it down on stuff. It's things. I have a cricket right over there. I can do that too. I know how to do that kind of stuff. It's quite easy. Very simple. Uh, but yeah, I don't see. Excuse me. I don't see her talents in this show whatsoever. So I don't know how she thinks that she is the start of anything new. I don't see it at all. She has a talent for lying, allegedly. Excuse me. Oh. Sprite is my coffee. It wakes up my senses. First drink, it kind of takes your breath. Not that's caffeine. I don't have caffeine in Sprite. Every once in a while, I have a tea, and then water, lots and lots of water. Stay healthy. Don't drink Sprite all the time. It dries you out. But I do like Sprite. It wakes me up in the morning. I can't do coffee. I can't do caffeine much. I can't. Coffee puts me to sleep, and that's part of it. I'm not diagnosing anybody, but I have been diagnosed. I didn't know that this happened. We had coffee. Me and my daughter had coffee at Joe's Mugs in a Books a Million years ago, and we drank it, and we're thinking, okay, we were all hyper that day, all happy and stuff. And then we go home, and I couldn't hold my eyes open. I couldn't do whatever. So then I took some medical classes for radiology, and the psychology teacher was like, that's part of an ADHD symptom. I'll get it out in a minute. Just give me a minute. So, at 50 years old, I was diagnosed with ADHD when I just thought I was weird. I may still be weird, but I have ADHD, and coffee puts me to sleep. And then you think about, I don't sleep. I have insomnia real bad. And you think that, okay, instead of taking your pills, why don't you take coffee? Well, that would be the one time that I took the coffee and it kept me up all night. I mean, danged if I do, danged if I don't. That kind of situation. But yeah, I really think that Megan took all her culinary skills. I'm saying that lightly. Took all her culinary skills and from anything that Corey had said, and then she published it in her Take blog. And then from there, she wanted to be like Hollywood. Hey, we can make anything in Hollywood. And I think she just ran with it from there, is my thought. So here we have a few years later, 5, 6 years after her and Harry Meghan, we have her saying that she can cook again. And she's in this fake cooking show. Cooking has always been, all the housewives want to know how to cook easier. They want to know how to cook better. They want to know all the good recipes. Everybody, I mean, my mom was a great cook. She could cook from scratch. She could make cornbread without, and she couldn't tell you how to make the cornbread. She's like, I know how to make the cornbread. Okay, just watch, is what she was saying. I'm like, well, how much are you pouring in there? How much is this? How much is that? And she couldn't tell you because, she just does it in her head. And that's all she knew how to do it. But hey, I know how to make biscuits, and she doesn't. So we're good. Or she didn't. We're good. I'm not interested in cooking. Sure, I'll take a recipe from a good quick dish or whatever, and then I'll make it my own, in my own special way here at home. And I don't like cooking for other people because if someone said one time that my cooking sucked, I think I would just fall off the edge of a cliff. I mean, that's how I don't want to say sensitive, but that's how I am. I don't want what I do to be judged, so I couldn't cook for anybody. I cooked for my husband for many, many years, and he was like, "Oh, you can always, you make things, you can make cardboard taste good," and that's great. I'm glad he liked it, but as far as me cooking on a daily basis or for several people, no, 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 not happening. Y'all can do it all day long. I'll sit on the sidelines. I'll watch you cook. I'll clean up. I'll do dishes all day long. I don't care. It's just not, I don't know. I don't know. The thought of being criticized in that manner when I poured my heart into it. And I have had people, like I made a dish and I let somebody have a piece of it. No, oh, it's not spicy enough. It doesn't have enough spices. It has no flavor. And I'm like, then why? Okay, I'm not cooking for you again. So, there we are. There we are. But yeah, that was my thought, that she took her ideas from Corey and just decided to run with it as much as she could. And here she is with a Netflix show that's going down the hill, or skidded down the hill in rapid succession. I didn't say that. Yeah, there was that. I just had that thought, and I thought I'd come to you and let you know that what I was thinking, what my theory was. I have no idea how she really assumed that she could cook, but she's afraid of the stove. I'm afraid of the stove, but it doesn't show. I'm not goofy in the stove, and I'm not. It is very apparent that she does not like to be near that stove, and she's fumbly. She's very. I'm goofy, and I'm very. How do I put it? I'm very goofy. I'm very Lucille Ball esque. I can make anything serious look so funny. But I'm not. I mean, when I'm not that fumbly in the kitchen and not that awkward with a knife or with doing things, and I'm seeing it from somebody else. Hey, she looks like she's having a hard time doing this. She looks like this is awkward for her. Yeah, I know somebody does not have any skills in the kitchen. Does not have any skills in the kitchen. All those cabinets have to be labeled. I'm sure they are. For one, it's a set, and for two, it's not her kitchen. She's got to have to know where all this stuff is. That's just my thought. But yeah, I'm that's where I am in this, and I hate to just lighten up today, but I feel like we need to lighten up today. Some serious stuff has happened, and serious memories happening throughout the world, and we have to be able to lighten things up and cheer ourselves up and not let everything get us down. I do. Gosh, I pray for Charlie Cooks. I told you, Cook. Charlie Kirk's family. Gosh, I pray for them. I can't imagine how hard it is for them. But I do hope that they find strength in his absence. I do hope that they understand that it's for a reason, that he believed in something so much that, and that's hard. That's hard to come by. We had a lot of people in our lives that would say, "Okay, I believe in this. I'm gonna," he knew the dangers in what he was saying and stuff. So, But anyway, I do want you to have the rest of the day. I'm kind of going to have the rest of the day. I think I'm going to have a good rest of the day. I don't know. My daughter has that friend over that I do not like. He's just too touchy. I don't like it. He gets too close. I am not a close person. I am not a touchy-feely person. I am not. Don't come to me and hug me. I had one lady I was studying the Bible with. And she was an elderly lady at the time. She was 70s or 80s or whatever. And she came to me and she's like, "Hey, can I give you a hug?" And it hit me then that I'm standoffish. That I'm not one of those people that just go in and hug. I realized then that that I wear myself as a badge. That I'm standoffish. I'm not physical with anyone. But that's me. That's how I am. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy your whatever you're doing. And come back and see me. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment about what you would like to talk about. I'll figure out things. However, thanks for being here with me. Thanks for chatting with me. I enjoy it very much. I love my tadpoles and my frogs. I love you all. I do. I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.